And welcome back, everyone. And we're celebrating a Tiger victory last night over the Elkhart Lions. And one of the guys that was responsible for that is sitting to my left here, and that is Drew Sullivan, our quarterback. And Drew, tell us a little bit about the game and some of the evolution throughout the season as you've evolved into the starting quarterback. Tell us about some of your feelings about that and kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really good challenge of coming from starting as third string, and yeah, I mean, we faced adversity last night for sure. Going into the game, knowing that and knowing how we got to face that, and just stay driving, stay committed, stay as a team. And we had multiple chances last night that we believe that should have been fixed, should have been done, should have scored. But yeah, it came down. We needed one drive to score, down 9-7. Come down, drive, get in the end zone, and Theo Catchus makes a great play, and
right.
Tigers get in the end zone.
There you go. Now, but this is something too that's kind of unique or interesting for me, watching you do your thing out there and the team do their thing. Against Northridge, we went down too the first time, and everyone's going, "Oh no," but you guys don't seem to panic out there. You just kind of like, "Okay, let's go." Is that kind of the attitude or what?
Yeah, I mean, we always just gotta move on to the next play. Can't worry about the past. Yeah, I mean, it was just gotta keep going.
Right.
Just knowing and trusting that we can just believe in the system and next play attitude, and
right.
Believe in it and hope for the next score.
So how do you think the upperclassmen, I mean, you're a sophomore, the juniors and seniors, what do you think, how do they respond to, I mean, you're the guy giving orders out there. Is there any kind of wrinkle to that, or do you feel any pressure about that, or what do you think?
Yeah, it was definitely a big change for me. From going to Saturdays to Fridays, a really big jump. But Tucker Curtis, he's really helped me.
Right. Just
grow into the position and know my role, know how to fill that role, know how to be a great leader. And I mean, just having the guys trust me each and more every week helps a lot. And Herman Flores, it's never wrong to give the ball to Herman Flores. So
yeah, right.
So yeah, I mean,
when in doubt.
Yeah, when in doubt, just give the ball to Herman. So yeah, I mean, it's been good.
Well, you're doing a great job out there, and I know there's a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but, you've handled it well. I call you, when I'm on the radio, I say, Cool Hand Luke's at the controls there, because it never looks like you're too flustered about anything, and you just pull it off. So that's a good trait to have. So congratulations on the big win. Carroll's going to be a big challenge for the Tigers, no question about it. But how do you think the team will prepare themselves for that?
We're going to need a really good, our best week of practice we've had all year. Gonna have to come in each and every day mentally prepared, just knowing that it's going to be an absolute battle on Friday. And I mean, we've been doubted every week pretty much.
Right.
With they keep saying all these suspensions, and
yeah,
we just can't worry about that. Gotta trust in the guys that we have and go out there and give it our all.
The next guy up, step up, and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing a great job, Drew. We want to wish you guys the best of luck. It's so much fun to watch you guys play and to pull together as a team and to work as a team to achieve the goals. You guys are 8-2 now. You're going to go in. The next goal is to be 1-0 against Fort Wayne Carroll.
Yeah, yep.
So good luck to you, and thanks for being with us on the Bart Curtis Show.
Thanks so much.
We'll be back right after this.
Job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too.
Hey, and welcome back, everyone. We're in the phase of the state championship run for our Warsaw Tigers, and we took a big step last night as the Tigers took out a very good Elkhart team, the Elkhart Lions. And I have Jet Woodward with me here, and he's a defensive expert, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the game. And first of all, Jet, tell us a little bit about your what you do for the Tigers on defense.
I'm a middle linebacker. I play on the strong side, and so, I mean, we just read our guards and do what we were told to do, that we're, taught, and just play hard, run as fast as we can, and make a tackle.
Tackles. There you go.
Make a tackle.
Well, I tell you what, I thought last night's game, that was a good Elkhart team. They had a good running back there, a quarterback, a young one, sophomore, but nevertheless, he had some quicks about him too. So it was a big challenge for the Tigers, and I thought, you guys handled it well. One thing I got to ask you about, what's the mindset? I mean, we got scored on first last night, just like in Northridge, but everyone just kind of like, oh, okay. And then, I mean, what's the mindset?
I mean, it's just, we just let it go. I mean, whatever bad happens, you got to let it go. We got to play, next play, and we try our best. We go as hard as we can every play, like no matter what happens. I mean, we go hard, and that's just who we are.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think there's one thing ever since Coach Curtis has been around. They do what they call, and I've talked on the show about it before, loafs. So if you're watching, I mean, obviously there's a camera on you guys all the time.
Yep.
So if you're loafing, what are some things happen to you if you're loafing?
I mean, after the game on that Saturday, after film or whatever, we're working outside. Or during practice, right after practice, we have things to do. We're even running sprints.
Right.
We're doing a bunch of different things. And
Sure.
like they preach, hey, you got to go 100%. And I mean, it's right. When we go 100%, we're all around the ball. And
Right.
they don't get many yards. And if we're all there, like
Absolutely.
they don't make a game.
Good things happen. Well, I mean, too, and I think the attitude that you guys have is it's not really a punishment. It's hey, it's a reminder that, hey, I really got to crank it up, all the time.
Gotta go 100% all the time.
Well, and I think the defense has just done a great job of that. There's times that the defense gets put in bad situations. Maybe there's a fumble of the ball and that kind of stuff, and you guys have to rise the call. And I got to tell you, that stand that you guys made in the, fourth quarter, was just outstanding. I thought you guys, again, when you get in that situation, as one of the leaders on the defense, are you talking to people out there? And
it's constant. I mean, we're always talking to each other. I mean, we preach, over communicate to each other,
right?
And so it's a constant talk. We don't get hard on each other on like making mistakes or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we talk.
Yeah, pick your brother up and let's get on with it. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, it's just been so much fun watching you guys and the way that you guys approach things, and you guys gang tackle well. I think it's just a really good defensive effort here, and it paid off last night. You guys are going into a sectional championship, and the Carroll Chargers, we're going to go over there. They're going to represent a challenge to us.
Yeah, they're a good team, and we just got to go 100%.
Absolutely. Well, Jet, thanks for spending some time with us this morning. I know we're both waiting for the breakfast. Our Moms Club puts on a Saturday morning breakfast, and I'm going to roll some film of that. I took some film of it already there. But the amount of food that is out there, I mean, they could feed the Egyptian Third Army, I think.
For sure. Hey, it's a lot of food.
Absolutely, and we always deeply appreciate it.
It's amazing food, too.
It is good stuff. So we'll be back with more of the Bart Curtis Show right after this.
Hello, this is Clay Johnson from N&J Auto Sales. For over 70 years, my family has been in the car business. We have sold thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans over the years. We are known for quality, low-mileage vehicles and outstanding customer service. But here's something you might not know. We buy vehicles. Have a lease coming due? Stop by N&J. We can make you an offer on your existing lease and might even put some cash in your pocket. N&J Auto Sales, located at the corner of Detroit and Market Street in downtown Warsaw, where we sell and buy vehicles. Stop by and let's talk.
And welcome back, everyone. We're talking now to the head coach of the Warsaw Tigers, and a happy coach. Tigers moved to 8-2 on the season and claimed a semi-final round game against Elkhart by a score of 14-9. Coach, it was a great, hard-fought game.
It was. First of all, is it okay if I drink coffee on your show?
By all means.
Okay. Great game from a fan's perspective. Okay. I actually did go back and, Chuck Frisbee, Bob Nagel,
right,
Bo Hunt, and now the big man, Charlie Adams. They do a really nice job.
Oh, yeah.
I was able to go back, bypass some of the post-game festivities, go back, curl up at home and watch the broadcast,
Right.
and they did a nice job. So from a fan's perspective, an outstanding, hard-fought game. A lot of errors, okay? It wasn't crisp, clean football,
Right.
but definitely hard-fought, physical by both teams.
Well, I think, there was a pattern kind of in Northridge. We started out a little bit rough, and we did in this game too, but the Tigers, and this is something that when I talked to Drew and to Jet, both who were on the show this week, it's like, okay, we made a mistake, let's get on with it. And I think
Well-
that's something you've instilled in
Well,
them.
life's full of, anyone who has lived a perfect life to this point, I'd like to meet
Yeah,
and
well-
find out how they done it.
Yeah, the last one they crucified.
They
so.
did, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to we strive for perfection and progress and excellence, and we've yet to attain perfection. So it's never going to happen. You're never going to have a perfect game.
Right.
Okay, that would be no punts, no passes, no penalties.
Right.
Okay, in
The
baseball,
P words.
Yeah, in baseball, it's nobody gets on base, right?
Right, right.
So
No hitter.
in football, no punts, no passes, no penalties. That's
Right.
a perfect game. We've yet to have that. Now, if you look and you break it down by quarter, we had the ball 3 times the first half and twice the second.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We had 5 possessions. Elkhart had 6.
Right.
Okay. Our 5 possessions went like this. Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball. Line up in pump formation, lose 20 yards.
Right.
Okay, second possession. Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball, touchdown, we're ahead 7-6. Third possession. Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball, miss field goal late.
Right.
So we're at 7-6 at the half, should have been 10-6. So that's 3 of the first half. Second half, 2 possessions. Move the ball a little bit, punt.
Right.
Last possession, must score to win.
Right.
Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball, move the ball, score. Then defense did an outstanding job throughout the game
Right.
of keeping Elkhart in check. And I thought it was ironic, if not enjoyable, that our defense was on the field to secure the win at the end of the game.
Right.
So yeah, it was entertaining, Dave.
Right.
Looking back at it, at the time, I probably walked 5 miles
Right,
up and
right.
down that field.
Yeah, well, and
But enjoyable.
right. Well, and I think, as I said, the thing that impresses me, and there's a lot of younger kids in the lineup and stuff right now, and they kept
There
their
are.
composure.
There are.
And that's a key element. And if you usually look for that out of a senior dominated team, and we got younger kids that are playing in there, and they're holding their act together.
They are, and they're doing a nice job.
Let's talk about some of the nice jobs. I thought your sophomore quarterback did a nice job. He had a couple rough spots, but he just picked it up right going
He did.
again.
And,
Theo Catras had an incredible game, I thought.
did. Couple
and
of war horses.
Yeah.
Theo and Nick. They
Right.
just, they get banged up, and they just put a little oil on it, tape them up.
I'm playing,
Yeah,
coach.
shoulder comes out of socket. No big deal.
Tape me up.
Let's go. It's something else.
Yeah.
I tell you, we are like a wounded battalion that just keeps
Right.
saying, "What do I need to do next to keep playing football?"
It's like that 300 story you told them a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Our kids, if something comes between them and being able to play the game of football, they're going to fight for whatever it is and fight whoever it is that's standing between them.
Absolutely, no question. Well, Coach, I tell you what, and certainly as you move into the sectional championship, it's going to take that kind of effort because this Carroll bunch is a good ball club.
They're a great team. I mean, they're 10-0 for a reason. They have running clocked everybody they've played except Penn, Northside, and Northrop.
Right, all good company there.
Yeah. And maybe up at Homestead, I think. But maybe they even ran and clocked them. I mean,
Yeah.
they are a
scoring machine.
high-scoring, good defense. Held, I think, Penn to 1 touchdown, 35-7. So yeah, we're facing a unit that is highly skilled, great schemes, and well coached.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we look for. I have an opportunity because of the Indiana Football Coaches Association podcast we put on, and you talk to coaches across the state. We do every week, 3 or 4 coaches, and the running theme amongst great coaches is, hey, we go out and look for the competition, and there's example after example of that as you talk to these coaches across the state that say, yeah, we're going to play the best people we possibly can, and that's the philosophy you brought into Warsaw.
I tried, and I think if you look at our what we have control over,
Right.
which is only games 1 and 2.
Right.
I think that you'll see a pattern of us trying to get the best available competition. And we've discussed this. We've gone, and no knock on anybody that Warsaw used to play. No disrespect.
Not at all. Not at all.
But, we've opened with Dublin Kaufman,
Right.
a power out of Ohio. We've opened with Michigan City.
Mm-hmm.
We have opened with, who else? Chesterton.
Yeah,
Chesterton was game 2.
Right, right.
So we've tried to get the best available. Now, next year, it's Michigan City and Chesterton.
Mm-hmm.
The year after that, it's Michigan City and Warren Central.
Warren Central.
The
right.
year after that, it's Fort Wayne Snyder and Warren Central.
There you go.
So, it's we feel like the only way to get better is to play better people.
Right, right.
And like I said, no disrespect or knock on anybody we played in the past.
No, not at all. Well, I was talking to Coach Skinner out of Andrean, and of course they're out of
Sure.
conference schedule. They go up to Detroit King, or they go into Chicago.
Cass Tech.
Yeah, they play these big time schools. And as I was talking to Coach yesterday, he said, the big thing is we look to find out what our weaknesses is, and these teams expose our weaknesses.
Sure.
And that's his philosophy, and I know it's yours too. And all the great coaches I've ever been around, that's the way they approach it.
Well,
so.
speed of the game is important too. And if you haven't learned, in my opinion, to play the game at a fast pace against quality people, then when you see somebody that is fast paced, like we're going to see Friday,
Right.
You go into shock mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
The other thing about, anytime anybody ever says, no disrespect intended, expect something extremely disrespectful to come out of their mouth.
Right, exactly. Well, Coach, it's a great, solid win against Elkhart. The Tigers moved to 8-2 on the season, so we congratulate you on that. And of course, we're looking. It's going to be we're here Sunday afternoon, and we're going to You're going to get in with the staff and
Sure.
stuff, and build
young
the
Tigers
plan.
going out there.
Yeah, we got the Moms Club in the. Locker room that are hanging up all kinds of posters. We'll show you some footage on that, and we'll have a couple of the moms on also. So there's just lots of activity, a beehive of things going on around here.
We like it. One of the things we told our kids was, let's make sure that Monday we have a live locker room, not a dead one.
Right.
Saturday morning, let's have another great breakfast.
Oh, we did.
Not a dead locker room. Yeah, they outdid themselves.
Oh, I tell you, I got footage of that too. That'll be rolled in here at some point in the show, so it was outstanding. Well, Coach, thanks for spending some time with us on a Sunday afternoon here. I know you got plenty of things going on, as we said, so wish you the best of luck, and we're proud of the Tigers and proud of what the whole program brings to Warsaw Community High School. So thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you, David.
We'll be back with more. We're going to talk to some moms about our Tiger Football Moms Club and all the things that they do to make it a pretty good life to be a Tiger. So we'll be back.
Sometimes they make it too easy on our kids, but they're tough at home.
Yes, they are. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, this is Clay Johnson from N&J Auto Sales. For over 70 years, my family has been in the car business. We have sold thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans over the years. We are known for quality, low-mileage vehicles and outstanding customer service. But here's something you might not know. We buy vehicles. Have a lease coming due? Stop by N&J. We can make you an offer on your existing lease and might even put some cash in your pocket. N&J Auto Sales, located at the corner of Detroit and Market Street in downtown Warsaw, where we sell and buy vehicles. Stop by and let's talk.
And welcome back to the Bart Curtis Show. And as promised, after I talked to Coach, we got some of our Tiger Moms Club members that we're talking to there. And this is Mrs. Curtis, who her son, quarterback, Tucker Curtis, who is an outstanding young man. And unfortunately, we didn't get to play him this year because of an injury. And it chokes me up right now just talking about it because he's such a great leader and such a great kid. So we're sorry about that, but you guys just keep making things good happen for the Tigers here with the food. You're decorating the locker. I'll roll some of the footage here in a little bit underneath what we're talking about here. But tell us about kind of your role and how you feel about being a Tiger mom.
Oh, well, it's been 4 years that I've been a Tiger mom, plus I went through it with middle school as well, so probably 6 years total. It's been fun just getting to know all the moms I've known the full 6 years, been through all this. Coming in, making food, decorating lockers. Hopefully it makes the boys feel awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The coaches feel good.
Oh, yeah, I can attest to that, no question.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just, it gives all us moms something to do. Some of us, we don't know each other, meeting other moms, teaching some of the younger moms to come in to help take over for us senior moms that are be going out.
Absolutely. Well, and as far as it goes to your organization and stuff, I mean, like for instance, I'm going to roll some footage here of the amount of food that you guys put out for the kids on Saturday mornings when we're in the second season playing in the state tournament series, and there's other occasions too where food is provided all the time by the Moms Club. But how do you guys organize that? How's that all come together?
We usually have a head mom that will send out. It goes through the Sign Up Genius app, and we all put on there what we want.
Okay.
And we just go in, fill in the slots, what we're going to make, what we're going to bring in to serve to the boys.
Okay, well, I tell you what, it's just absolutely a fabulous Saturday morning brunch, and I was in on it yesterday, and it was just great. Now, what about this locker room organization and decorating that? Who comes up with the grand design for that?
All of us. We all work together. We all have a little meeting before the postseason and just come up with different ideas for the decorations so we can kind of have stuff on hand as a last minute real quick, get in here, get it done.
Sure.
Get it decorated for the boys.
Yeah, well, it always looks great. It's very bright and festive, and definitely Tiger spirit is all over that locker room.
Oh yeah.
So we really do appreciate that. Well, I just can't. I know the coaching staff and everyone just can't. We can't survive without the Moms Club. I truly believe that. I mean, it's just such an important and integral part of what we do here. The support that you guys give us, and the support through your kids, being positive with the kids and stuff, and it's reflective in your kids. And of course, Tucker is just our favorite. I mean, he's just an incredible kid, and we love him to death. And
Thank you.
You bet. And as I said, we've missed him terribly. But the thing about him too, I come out to practices all the time and stuff. He's right there, and he's.
Oh, yeah.
And I talked to Drew, and he's on an interview, and he told me, Tucker really has helped me out this year.
Oh yeah, it's been a long 10.5 weeks for us, but Tucker's like, Mom, I'm going to go. I'm like, okay, go.
Right.
I'm not going to stop him.
Right. And I'm going to support my team, and that's that's what good leaders do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was here the day after surgery.
Sure. Yeah. So, well, thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for all the great things that you guys do.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
You bet. Thank you. We'll be back with more right after this.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Bart Curtis Show. And we've been talking to some of our moms, and this is Mrs. Brown, Bryson's mother. And let's talk a little bit about what you do here for the Moms Club, because you guys are incredible.
Thank you.
You bet.
We are decorating the seniors' locker room right now.
Well, we're going to get out and take some footage of that, so I'll roll some footage under us while we're talking about that. But who comes up with the designs and the signs and all that kind of stuff? How's that go?
Well, Maxon.
Yeah,
Wonderful Maxon. She emails all of us and tells us what we need to do. So we just bring the supplies and
And
put it together.
Just take off, huh? Okay. Well, it always looks great, and I know it's really uplifting to the kids because it's uplifting to the coaches because when we walk in there, you see all the balloons and the banners and the signs and everything, so it's really a cool thing to do, and I know the kids really do deeply appreciate it, as do we on the coaching staff. Now, let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, and I know to the rest of the coaching staff, and of course to the kids, is the food that you guys provide with us. It's all the time, and the moms are in there, pitching in and making it happen. How's that all come together?
Well, all of us moms just volunteer and donate drinks and food and keep the boys filled up.
Absolutely.
Well, men like to eat.
Absolutely. You do a great job of that. And, it's something, of course, I was talking to Mrs. Tucker about the Saturday morning brunch that we have when we're into the second season. Yeah. But, it also happens throughout the season after an away game and that kind of thing. You guys bring food into the kids then, too, right?
Yes. I believe we also get donations from the community.
Right.
For sandwiches and that kind of thing as well.
So after the kids are done with a game, an away game, usually every time there's a cooler of drinks, there's sandwiches, there's usually a bag of chips and that kind of thing, maybe a cookie or whatever. I know Mrs. Curtis, Bart's wife, provides us with the victory cookies, which are just outstanding. So, But no, you guys just play an integral part to what this whole thing is about. The community gets behind it, the Moms Club, and as I told Mrs. Curtis, I just don't think we could function without the Moms Club because you guys support us in so many different ways, and then also do a great job with your sons, who they hear the positive message and know the positive message that's going out because of the Tiger program, and you guys are a big part of that. So
thank you.
We really do appreciate it.
We enjoy it.
Well, it's a lot of fun, and we got a big one coming up here. I'm going up against Carroll. That's going to be a big challenge with the Tigers, but with the Moms Club support and everybody else chipping in here, I think Carroll's going to be in for a rough time on Friday night.
I hope so. Go Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it so much, and let's go 1-0 next Friday night, and I know you guys are going to be throughout the week supporting the Tigers as you always do. So thanks again for being with us.
You're welcome.
We'll be back with the rest of the Bart Curtis Show right after this. Okay, Isaac, what's your favorite food out there that the moms are serving up?
Probably potato, just all that potato.
The cheesy kind and all that kind of stuff? Yeah. How about biscuits and gravy? You all right with that?
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Tell me what your favorite food is, my man.
Bacon.
Bacon? That's a good answer.
Yep.
All right. What about biscuits and gravy? All right with that or not?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks. Here we go. This is a big question. Ready? It's cameras on. Cole, tell me what's your favorite food out there that the moms serve up.
They got a breakfast casserole out there. I'm pretty excited for it. They got some donut holes. We're all pretty excited to eat some food.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Nick, what's your favorite food out there the moms serve up?
Definitely the sausage, biscuits, and gravy.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff.
Right.
And all the different eggs. And then what about desserts, the kind of sweet stuff out there?
I'm a donut type of guy, especially Clay's.
Yeah? Hey, thanks, Nick.
Yep.
Ready?
Are you ready? All right. First of all, what's your name? Megan. Have you got a message for everybody out there in Tigerland? Okay, what's the message?
Go Tigers.
Would you say that one more time, louder?
Go Tigers.
Thank you very much.